Hey guys, welcome back to the Abidomash fishing YouTube channel. Today, me and my little sister are going to try to do a bluegill catch and cook. We do this about once every year. Come out to this pond, which is a pond that we usually have pretty good success with the catch and cooks. And we try to catch about 5 bluegills or so. Ashley's on right now. Try to catch 5 or 6 bluegills for some dinner. Try to catch some big ones. That one's about just small, just a little small. So she's gonna unhook that, and she's using a bobber. I'm using weedless, so you can land some more fish. I got one there. Catching fish isn't the problem. Catching big ones is. Oh. No, he came off. Oh, what in the world?
Help me, this one won't stop squirming.
This is my sister's first fish of the day. Mine fell back into the water. Joe's gonna toss him back in. Nice. That's a good one. That's gonna be our first keeper of the day. Nice. About a 7-incher or so.
That's a nice fish.
Gonna be our first keeper of the day. So I'm not gonna worry about, and he's all perfect because he gut hooked it. So we're gonna keep him anyway, so don't worry. Back to you when we get him on the stringer. Okay guys, so my rod literally just snapped in half. I got stuck in a bush and I pulled one time, not even a hard pull, and it just snapped right in half. And now I can't fish for a little bit until I get my mom brings me a new rod, so that's great. See you when I get a new rod. Got a new rod. We got one more keeper. Did not record him. Forgot to hit record on my GoPro, but got one more keeper, so that's cool. Bluegills are all types of panfish. Very, very good tasting. And my mom, the way she cooks them, very good too. Got that one. Not a very big one. The most weird looking bluegill, not a keeper. But it's white. It's literally looks like a crappie almost. Who knows? But not a keeper. So got about only 2 keepers right now. So we're gonna release this guy right over here. There he goes. This video isn't gonna be a ton of us catching. It's gonna be more implied on the cooking and cleaning part. Yup, but now we can get to the part of cleaning and cooking the fish. See you then. Here are the results of the day. 3 beautiful bluegills. Now I'm going to show you how to clean them. Only tools you need to clean bluegills is a fillet knife and a kitchen knife. A spoon will also work, but just a butter knife and a fillet knife. Now let's get to cleaning. Okay guys, so the first cut, I'm going to cut on a diagonal angle, right along the gill plate. Gotta get below them. It's a very pretty bluegill. Make the cut just like that. Go, heads off. You can use these for catfish bait. Right now, today, I'm just gonna be disposing them. Again, get the guts out, nasty parts. You gotta get all the guts out. It's the nastiest part by far. Once you get the guts out, you're good. And the next part of it, take your knife, your spoon, whatever. It's the hard part, scaling. You you know if the scales are off because you can take your finger down it. It should be nice and smooth. These that have the scales are going to be rough, nice and smooth. Now this side is good. Now we're off to this side. We're going to do the same deal. Yeah, we'll wash these off, but that looks pretty good to me. And now the next part, you just need to cook them, but we'll get to that in a little bit while I do these other fish. Okay guys, another stage here is you gotta wash off your bluegill or panfish. Wash them off just like that. One thing about these bluegills, guys, I know these fillets that I did may not look so pretty, but I didn't lose any meat.
Got 3 nice panfish here that he was happy enough to dehead, gut, and scale for me. We then put them in the fridge till we were ready to cook them, and we pulled them out and let them get to room temperature for about 10 to 15 minutes. And now we're going to score them before we season them and put them in our pan. So before we go to the fish, we're going to add some oil to our pan. I say add like a 1/2 inch. I use vegetable oil. It's got a good heating point and it's kind of easy to use. So we'll get that warmed up before we do anything more with our fish. And we're gonna put that on medium-high right now, okay? Before we do the fish again, we're gonna add a couple things for the spices. I use Italian breadcrumbs, and we use this awesome Twisted Q off the hook fish seasoning that we like. You can use any fish seasoning that you like. You can also use panko breadcrumbs if you don't have Italian breadcrumbs. Everything works really good, but we decided to get some fresh ones from the store today, so we're gonna give those a whirl. So we kind of put them in there because we're gonna really spice them up. And then we're also gonna pop this bad boy off, hopefully. Give it some good spices. I like a lot of spice on my fish. Let me grab a spoon real quick. So then after we add the breadcrumbs and the spice, I give it a really good mix to just kind of see where we're at. And I think we could probably use a little bit more of that Twisted Q spice because I like a lot of flavor on mine, so it really sprinkles through. Okay, great. Do that again. And we're good to go. We can go on to our next step. So from here, while that pan is still heating up, we're gonna take our knife and we are gonna slightly score on an angle. That way it's gonna get those good flavor into the fish, okay? And I usually do 3 on each side. That way the flavor gets in there to the meat. And I like this panfish because it's something different. It's something local. It's nice and yummy. And it's a good white fish that's fun to eat with the kids. Now you can mix up a lot of these different things and add any spices that you like. Again, if you prefer a different oil, you can also use that. I just think this is kind of simple and basic, and the flavor always comes out really good. All right, so once we've scored them up real nice and they're ready to go, we're gonna give a minute on the pan, and I do a quick check, see if it's warm enough. I don't think we're quite there yet. I'm gonna turn it up a little bit. So while that's happening, we're gonna nicely put our fish into our dredge and get those ready. And then we are going to probably pan fry these fish on each side for about 8 minutes each, maybe less because they're kind of tiny, and we'll see how they cook up. So I just give them a really good pat, get all that to stick on there. Some people dredge in egg also. That's an option. You can also dredge with the egg. Sometimes it will stick a little different. Tonight we're just doing a nice dredge on the fish to give it good flavor. And get that all in. And then when you're done with all your breading, you always get rid of that breading since it was touching the raw fish. You don't want to keep it for anything else. I just put a little bit on the inside because that's not going to hurt, right? Who doesn't love extra crunchy stuff on their fish? And it looks like it's starting to bubble a little bit, so we're almost ready for heat-wise for that fish. You definitely want to make sure that oil is hot when we put it in. Fish won't cook evenly if it's not a nice, even, hot pan. So you can see these bubbles that are starting here, guys. This is a perfect time to put our fish in. You're gonna push them in slow because this oil's hot and your fish is not nearly as hot. You'll lay them in. Okay. I want them just a little hotter, I think. We just have enough room here to add our third one. And we're gonna let them just start cooking. Okay, so these fish were a little bit thinner than I thought, so we only did about 4 minutes per side. We're gonna give them a nice little flip. Oh gosh, there's that right there, that little bit of crust going on. You can see the pretty white fish. And we're gonna give it a flip. Oh, that is a beautiful, beautiful right there. So we're gonna give this about another 4 minutes, okay? And just let that cook through. Usually I grab a nice plate and then put a paper towel on it. That way the oil can soak down, and then we'll transfer them onto another plate after that to enjoy. You can also put a little lemon on top, or you could also give them a little more spice if you want at the end. My favorite part of eating this type of fish is probably the fact that they're nice and light and flaky. Easy to eat and just such a great flavor. So easy to catch. Kids love catching them. I like catching them. And just a nice, different thing to eat on a Friday night with the family. So again, once we're all done, we'll let the oil, we'll take our fish out. We'll let them drain on this paper towel over here. We'll then discard the additional breadcrumbs that we use since it has raw meat in it. So you wouldn't want to respice with that. But you can very easily grab a little bit if you're off the hook and give a sprinkle on each, which is going to add a little bit of extra flavor. And you can always keep it simple with some salt and pepper too if you like. You can also do these in the oven if you like to. And again, they would take about 10 minutes at 350 if you really are interested in that. I just prefer this because this is nice and yummy and light. So we're at about our 3 to 4 minute mark. I'm going to turn off my heat. I am going to probably grab a spatula, a slatting one, just to help drain some of the oil. I'm going to add these to the plate. Ooh, these look good. And I'll tell you another good part that I just remembered that I love about these fish. Their fins crisp up really good, and they are super yummy to chew on. They kind of have this great crunchy flavor. So there we are. Here's our beautiful fish over here. I usually, when I spice, I put a little spice in my hand, and then I give a little fleck across it if you need it. And then, like I said, if you prefer, you can always slice a lemon on this and give it a little squirt of lemon. All right, enjoy.
If you don't have off the hook, you can use Old Bay too, that or any fish seasoning, salt and pepper, all that stuff works just as well. But this is just what we like. It's the final product, and me and my mom are gonna dig into these, and they're gonna be delicious. So, okay, guys. So now we're gonna eat the fish. They look pretty good. Nothing really much to it. We're just gonna take our first bite.
All right, let's see how we like
peels,
it.
The great thing about this meat is it peels straight off the bone, just like that.
Look at that.
I'm gonna take a bite.
Up.
Hey, I'm gonna wait for you.
Look at that beautiful fish, perfectly
white, flaky, everything you want in a fish.
Well, that's good.
Delicious as always. It's really just.
I'm gonna add a little lemon.
It's my favorite fish to eat by far. And it just peels right off the bone. Some people may think they're too bony, but that meat just peels right off the bone. And here's my favorite part, guys, right here. Tail. If you've ever had almost everybody watching this has had fried chicken or some sort of fried food, and they know what it looks like. The crunch part,
So good, right?
Crunches straight in your mouth, just like a chip. Delicious. Definitely do not throw the fins away. Asha has joined us. She's gonna take a bite, see how she likes it.
I don't like fish at all. So
She
if
doesn't
I
like
this.
doesn't
this
like
is-
any fish, not a single one. I like some fish like striper and some stuff, but she's gonna try it.
It actually tastes exactly like chicken to me.
Yeah, she likes it.
That's
Tastes.
really good.
If you're just catching some really big sunfish, keep them. Watch this video and do everything we do. I guarantee someone in your family is gonna like it. And at the end, the cool part, they look like a cartoon fish. When all the meat's separated, they just look like how a cat would eat a fish, and it looked like a cartoon at the end. That's what these look like. So that's pretty cool.
I'm okay, honey.
So I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and if you guys want to see more catching cooks, make sure you guys like and subscribe, and see you guys next time. Peace.